procedure and the previous practice in this regard. It is so decided. The Security Council will now begin its consideration of item 2 on its agenda. In a letter dated 2nd April 2024, addressed to the Secretary-General, the permanent observer of the Observer State of Palestine referred to the application of the State of Palestine for membership in the United Nations contained in document S/2011/592, dated 23rd September 2011. They requested that renewed consideration be given to that application by the Security Council. The letter has been issued as document S/2024/286. The report of the Committee on the Admissions of New Members concerning the application of the State of Palestine for admission to membership in the United Nations has been issued as document S/2024/313. Members of the Council have before them document S/2024/312, the text of a draft resolution submitted by Algeria. The Council is ready to proceed to the vote on the draft resolution before it. I now give the floor to those members of the Council who wish to make statements before the vote. I give the floor to the representative of Algeria.
Thank you, Madam President. Before I deliver my statement, I would like to express my gratitude to you, Madam President, for organizing this meeting and also for your outstanding efforts in chairing our Council during this month. We truly value your hard work and personal commitment. Madam President, on behalf of my country, Algeria, on behalf of the Arab Group, on behalf of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, on behalf of the Non-Aligned Movement, and on behalf of countless other peace-loving countries, I stand before the highest organ entrusted with the maintenance of international peace and security to introduce the draft resolution on the admission of the State of Palestine to the United Nations. On November 15, 1988, my country, Algeria, was home of the declaration of the independence of the State of Palestine. Today, the call of history resounds once again. And it is my honor to put before the Council the recommendation to admit the State of Palestine as a full member of the United Nations. It is a critical step towards rectifying a long-standing injustice. Late Yasser Arafat, in his epic declarations proclaiming the State of Palestine, lamented then the exclusion of Palestinians from the international community. He said, and I quote, "At a time when the contemporary world was formulating its new value system, the balance of local and global power excluded the Palestinians from the common destiny, it became clear once again that justice alone does not move the wheel of history. End of quote. Today, we strive to answer Yasser Arafat's call by urging our colleague in the Security Council to vote in favor of admitting Palestine. It is the least we could do to honor the debt, yes, the debt we owe to its people. We say it loudly. The international community stands with you, Palestine. We remain steadfast in our commitment to a peaceful, sovereign, and independent Palestinian state. This historical injustice must be addressed. The scale of justice must be rebalanced. Madam President, we firmly believe Palestine fulfills all UN membership criteria as defined by the founding fathers in the Charter. We urge every member to support this resolution. It is time for Palestine to take its rightful place among the community of nations. Seeking a UN membership is a fundamental expression of Palestinian self-determination. The admission strengthens, not undermines, the two-state solution, a solution constantly under threat from those who seek to erase Palestinian identity, Palestinian aspirations. Peace will come from Palestine's inclusion, not from its exclusion. While acknowledging the challenges, yes, colonization, annexation, violence, and denial of Palestinian rights, our response must be clear. Admit Palestine as a first fundamental step toward peace. This membership will definitely consecrate the two-state solution that the occupying authorities continue to stand openly against. This membership will constitute a rejection of their attempt to erase the Palestinian people and to destroy the Palestinian state and every prospect of peace. Let us welcome Palestine to the UN, and in doing so, relaunch a genuine peace process between equals, paving the way for a lasting peace in the Middle East. Failure to do so, it is, again, a denial of this very Council of its responsibilities. Failure to act is a serious and forgivable mistake. Failure to wake up today is a license for continuing injustice and impunity. Failure to do so is everlasting shame. The call for Palestinian freedom must be heeded. The call for free Palestine, resonating across the globe, must be a reality enjoyed by the Palestinian people. Madam President, I conclude with what the President of the Republic, Mr. Abdelmajid Tebboune, has stated before the General Assembly last year. And I quote, "The time has come for Palestine to become a full member of the United Nations, even though its territory remains occupied. We will not abandon this cause, and we will not rest until the objective is achieved." I thank you, Madam President.
I thank the representative of Algeria for their statement.